Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit. Get money too.
Hello ladies, A1's Day Ones, and if you're a new one, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss no more cool videos, girl, because I be slaying them nails. I try to do like squares and a little bit short, but girl, that's just not my style. So I'm going in with these 3XL coffin tips that I get from Amazon. You can pick them up, you can see them right there, I'll leave the link. I love them. I love the length. I love the shape. I love the way they make my fingers look. And I'm going to apply them with the nail glue. Love that stuff. Many purposes. I've found many purposes for it. Glue works very nicely on top of your top coat, which is rare. So that's nice. And helps stick things to the nail if you're going to do some encapsulation. That's awesome. So I'm going to apply these tips and yeah, we'll just do our normal prep. So I hope you're here for it, girl, because these real cute. I'm surprised these didn't go viral. Like, I expected a bigger reaction than what I got, but girl, I don't know what be wrong with y'all. So I am gonna cut them down, but just a little bit, just maybe around where the number is, and I do go in a little bit shorter on my thumbs just for functionality. So here they are, my favorites in all their glory. Look at how straight they are. Look at how long they are. Look at the shape. They so cute. And I'm going to get started on my normal prep. I always like to go in with my no lift primer. I also get that from Amazon. I'll leave you a link down below. Now, it goes a long way. I know it's a little pricey, but the bottle is huge and it lasts, girl. I'm also using my Coffin monomer because I love it. Oh my God, it does dry a little bit faster. Maybe I can show you some close-ups of what I mean by that. This is my number 12 Kolinsky brush that I get from Dashboard on Amazon. They were out of stock for a while, but you can check to see if they're back in stock. I love it, and I've had it for like 3 years. So I'm gonna go in now with my clear protective layer. I always do this. Always. The only reason I would not do it is if I didn't have any clear. And maybe I think I would even do it with base gel. If I didn't have any clear acrylic, I would just swipe over my natural nail bed and the artificial tip with a layer of base gel, just so that I protect my nail bed from any staining and basically any heavy product that will cause any damage to the natural nail. So clear protective layer, check. And now I'm going to go in with my color. I'm going in for a nice nude base. It is a perfect nude from V Beauty Pure. I love that brand. I love their formula. I always compliment them. When I use it, I always have such a beautiful, smooth, precise application. Absolutely love it. And excuse me, remember that ENL that I told you I was using from Amazon, that brand that I was getting off Amazon? The formula and texture, like exactly like V Beauty Pure, a little more reasonably priced, very accessible, rapid delivery off of Amazon, but very, very compatible with that V Beauty Pure acrylic formula. Love it. So try both, definitely, and let me know what you think. And I just wanted to show you here how I initially begin to start my little apex. But you guys know I don't build with my color. I build with my clear. So I'm zoomed in a little bit. I just wanted you guys to see what I mean when I say my monomer is fast drying. I don't know if you can tell, but my acrylic is not running off to the side unless I pick up a really wet bead. When I place it down and begin to play with it, I would say it's more like a soft clay to me. That's the texture that I like to work with because I feel like I can mold it, pat it, pull it. It's not running everywhere. That's just me. So again, find what works for you and your application. Some people like it a little more wet and, let gravity take over and they like it more wet, and it can be a little messy wet. You don't want it to dry that as soon as you put it down, it's drying in place, but mine be damn near like that. I can't lie. Like sometimes if I put the bead down and get distracted really quickly, and go back to pull on it, it won't budge. And I'm like, damn, I didn't have no time at all. So that is why they use slow drying monomer in nail school, to give you time to look and see what you're doing, feel what you're supposed to do, clean your brush, and play with the acrylic. Like, there's time for that. I like it when there's no time. So as soon as I'm placing my bead down, I would say it's more like a wet clay, a very moldable clay, and almost immediately it starts to get a little harder. I like it like that. That's just me personally. So sometimes I may have a strange application to you, or you're like, what's going on here? Also, I may work in smaller beads because it's drying so fast sometimes, but I just like it like that. Like, if you look right here, right there, my acrylic was like a little bit sliding, but not really sliding off. But it's like it's so thick and almost drying like clay that I could just pick it up like a pancake with my brush and flap it back over onto the nail. So I like it like that. I find it easy to mold and shape and build up my nails the way that I like them. But yeah, I hope that helped you. If it did, like, if it could, I hope that it did, because sometimes you're under the misconception that like the gurus, like, your bead has to be picked up and feel just like how their bead feels to them, and that's not really true. Although there's a proper way to pick up a good bead, like, you want your bead to be palmerized, you know what I'm saying, palmerized very nicely on your brush, you know, the chemical reaction. And a good bead is not too dry and not too wet, but it has to feel right to you. And the products that you're using, I feel, is very custom to each nail tech. All right, girl, I'm sorry if you didn't come for class. I get it. I just wanted to share with you my experience, what works for me. Maybe that will help you. Look again. Like, the acrylic is so, like, it doesn't barely move. It's like a clay, like a stiff clay. I don't know. And between this V Beauty Pures formula, like, it never fails. Any other acrylic, off-brand, Amazon brand, you know, different colors also, the more pigmented your acrylic is, the more pain in the butt it may be to lay and flay. So just stay focused. Each bead, each acrylic, each brand is just going to feel a little bit different. Just find your pattern, your routine that works for you, and you're going to slay every set. Every set is an opportunity to get better, amend any mistakes, learn from the mistakes. So I know you got this. I know you got this, girl. And I wish you nothing but the best for 2025 going into your nail journey. You're going to get it. If you don't have it already, you're going to get it, okay? It does come to you. This is not something you just will be like, oh, I just don't get it. You will get it. Practice. And I'm telling you, each set will improve. And each set is a chance to improve. So make sure you practice on yourself a lot. All right, I'm wrapping this up. I am going to go in and clear cap over every single nail from head to toe. I want to give her shape. I want to give her body. I want to give her a little thickness. I want to make sure that my apex is sitting where I like it, nice and strong. Even though I have initiated apexes with this color, I'm definitely going to go in and build her with my clear. Now, when I cap, if you see, I have it in speed mode because I'm just capping. But if you see, I have the hand up, down, sideways. I'm looking down the barrel of the nail. I want to see if there's any dents, any dips. This is really how you would build this nail. You want to look at it from all angles constantly. From the side, upside down, you know, this is how you build your nail. It's not just going to come together on its own. You're going to have to look and see where it needs to be built and what's missing, where you need to put extra acrylic. Now, although we would all love to do a 2-3 bead application, 1-2-3 bead application, you know, that only works on short nails. I am a long nail channel. Mostly long nails. Most of my advice and my application is going to pertain to long nail application. So I don't find it even plausible to cap my long 3XL nails with one bead of acrylic. Like, it's just not possible. So I do go in sections, bottom, middle, and cuticle area, and I build them like that. All right, girl. So here they are, dry application, initial application. They look good. They feel good to me. I am going to shape them off camera and I will be right back because I'm so excited for this design. Hopefully that's what you're here for. If that's what you're here for, girl, leave a red heart in the comment section below. So I don't have time for a commercial break today, girl. The nail cards are still available. DM me if you're interested, but we got to get into this design. This design was inspired by the money nails. The money nails that I just did, you guys love them. Maybe because they were a shorter, more relatable set, but you guys did enjoy those, and money was on my mind, girl. And when I think of money, I think of the casino. I don't know why, girl, but I thought of the casino, and I was like, if I go to the casino, I wonder what kind of nails I would wear. Like, I want something really cute. So after going in with some base gel, the first thing I'm gonna do is do a French. I want some black Frenchies on these nails, and I feel like that's gonna bring out the casino pop of it all. When you think of casino, usually you think of red and blackjack, poker. So I definitely want to give you those colors. And something that helped finesse these Frenchies, that really helped me during practice, was these art brushes. So I'll leave a link down below, but they were very helpful. Now I am going in with 2 coats of this black gel because it's beetles it's black from beetles, which I love beetles. I love all their colors, but the black, it's not as pigmented as it could be. You're definitely gonna need 2 coats of the black polish on here. Frenchies are definitely much easier than they've ever been, and that's because we were practicing them like crazy. And also, it's not always your fault. Some gels are very thin, and it's hard to get that. For some reason, it is hard to get that smile line sharp. Like, some colors do act a little different, so it may not always be your fault, girl. Okay, it's the polish. It's not you. So here they are, not bad at all, very sexy. We have done this look before, girl, okay? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over all of this with base gel. I want a very smooth appearance and feel when I go over these with my matte top coat. So I feel like, to avoid any stroke lines or anything, matte polish almost shows everything. So I'm gonna go in with a nice juicy layer of base gel, and then I'm going to matte them. Now remember, these are 3XL, okay? These are a lot of nail and we need a lot of product, so I am swiping from head to toe with a nice juicy layer of this matte coat. I want it to be even and pretty. I don't want to see no stroke or no brush lines or nothing. Okay, not bad. Love the Cooper. The matte is very matte. But we're gonna add a lot of pop with design on these. So stay tuned, girl. All right, so there's a lot of detail in this design, a lot of things that went on. But one thing I want to show you is the process of these little caviar beads. Now, I'm using half beads, which are not quite caviar beads. Caviar beads are the small circular beads. These are half beads, like a ball cut in half. So what I did was I used the Macart rhinestone glue to give me a roundabout of the shape I was going for. I'm going for a heart. So, you know, I can't do a perfect heart, but I just kind of squiggled out a heart in the rhinestone with the rhinestone glue. And then I made the heart the glue heart, smaller than where I wanted to make it. I want to make the heart bigger than the goop where I put it. That way, when I push out the beads, they do not show any of the glue. Do you understand what I'm saying? I used the glue and drew a heart, but I made the heart a little smaller than the actual heart I was going for. That way when I place the little half bead and I can push it through the glue right up to a point where it's not showing any glue, because I already did my matte top coat. So to me, it doesn't look as neat and clean if you go in after and matte it. So I went in before and matted it. So in order to keep the glue from showing, I do the glue heart smaller than I actually want to make it and use the beads to push out the glue, you see, and make the shape that I want. So you see the inner part is the glue, and then I put the bead down and pushed it to the out. Okay. Now, do you recall our belt nail that we did in a previous video back, where we did an outline with the caviar beads and then I went in the center and painted? So that's what I'm going to do with these hearts. I'm going to go in between them and paint the red of the heart. And I feel like it's so much easier because I have a barrier. So my gel isn't, getting misshapen. I don't have to worry about the shape that I'm using for it. It's going to be enclosed in these caviar beads. It's going to be perfect. And I'm not going to have to worry about any of the wet gel on top of the matte paint that I just did. So look at this coming together. Very cute. All right, so I'm going to repeat the steps with the glue and the caviar beads, and I'm going to place another heart right on top. I did the thumb, and I'm working on the pointer now, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fill it in with the red gel polish, and I definitely went in with 2 coats. I feel like 1 coat, you know how 1 coat can be, man. And but the 2 coats made it bright, potent, full color coverage, no like shadowy spots and stuff. So after I did that, I went in and I top coated with clear with a gloss. I want them to be glossy hearts. So I'm going to go in with the 2 coats of gel polish, and then I'm going to put in the clear coat, top coat. Oh, girl, she was coming together like, what? How cute. With the thumb and a pointer, like, I was open. I was like, girl, you onto something. You onto something. And I almost did hearts at the end of every French. But I was like, no, I want to give the girls some inspiration ideas, some uniqueness to the set. I want her to be a little bit busy, a little bit Y2K, a little bit modern, not just a plain repetitive French. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my rhinestone glue, and I'm going to create a sort of large, like, oval Q. I think I'm going to put a Q in the caviar beads here. Now, I wasn't even sure about that, but I know that as long as I don't cure, then I don't have to commit to that design. So I started off with my glue. And again, the same concept, because these are already matted. I put the oval shape a little smaller than what I really wanted to go. So more in the black Frenchie area. And then I'm going to push out the caviar beads. I'm going to place them into the glue and push them out. That way, no glue is showing. All the glue is going to be left in the center of the Q. And I'm okay with that because I can go in and matte coat the inner and really get that glue to disappear. So let me know if you're here for this cute little design, girl. Wow, do you see her? I thought this was so cute. I'm going to straighten out the beads as best I can, girl. My hand was shaking. Like, I was so nervous. I was so scared. Like, ooh, this is like really coming together. So I'm going to straighten them up and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to cure it. Let me know what you think. So this is her out of the cure, and as you can see the glue down the center, but I'm just going to add a nice little juicy layer of matte top coat and take my little brush and just get it in there. Just try to keep it off the caviar beads or it will make them look a little matte, like, you know. But if you want to keep the shine, just be precise. I'm using the little detailed art brush and just moving it around very nicely. And it actually worked, girl. Look how nice they look. And I wasn't done just yet. It is a queen of hearts, and every queen needs her crown. So I dug in my little gem stash looking for little things, and I found this cute little crown. What? She's so cute. So I'm going to use the McCart nail glue. Be very precise where I want it because I want the crown to only fit over the glue. I really don't want to spend no time cleaning up nothing, okay? I just want to be precise. That way I get a nice clean application. And I'm going to add a little rhinestone heart to this finger just to bring out the red in the set. And she's a queen. She's got a crown. She needs a heart. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this girl. Girl, I am so in love already. Like, what? She's so powerful. I love designs that are big and bold. We talk about sets that read well from far away or up close a lot. We've discussed that. Like notebook nails. The girls read those across the street. They were like, oh my God, girl, you got the notebook nails. I see them. And some sets like the pink money nails, they just look like pink nails from far away. But these, I think the further away that you are, the better that they look. Like you can see these hearts just bright and red and popping off the nail, even from far away. I was falling deeply in love with this set. So even though I'm going crazy on my design, I do want some cohesion. I'm going to add yet another heart nail. But I'm so proud of myself that I didn't do hearts on every nail. So I feel like this is definitely bringing the set together. I feel like I need a little more, girl. And it was a last minute decision, but I'm going to save that till later. But I am going to add another stacked heart nail here. And just hoping that you try the look, because, girl, it's endless what you could shape and create. I mean, you could do anything with an outline a kitty cat and color it in black and have black cats on top of red French nails. Like, wouldn't that be so cute? I feel like a cat is an easy shape to shape with caviar beads. But yeah, it's endless what you could create with the shapes and then just color that in. So I'm going to continue on with the look and I'll be right back. I think the only real difficulty that I had was trying to decide the placement of the hearts. I definitely wanted some, crooked and slanted, but I definitely wanted, one or two face forward. I tell you guys that a lot. Like if you struggle with a design or you're trying to draw a character, sometimes it's very hard to get, the look to be symmetric and even. So I find it easier to do half a face or half a design, that way you can get the gist of it. It's still reading well and you don't have to worry about, is it even? Is it exactly the same on each side? Did I do this right? Are the eyes centered? So a lot of my design when I started doing a little more artwork was definitely half. So I'm not surprised that I chose to do more half hearts because a complete heart, it took a little more time to get it really even and really look good. So definitely half hearts are awesome as well. Are you still here? Do you love this set? Are you here for this set, girl? Because let me tell you, Okay, let me tell you, she only got 3 likes on Instagram. She only got 3 likes. Maybe everyone's sleeping and they still celebrating New Year's. I don't know. But I was very disappointed because the hard work that it took to get the caviar beads to really look like the design I wanted them to be, like that Q and puffy hearts, that took a lot of effort. And I absolutely fell in love with this set. I thought the girls were going to love them. So let me know, what do you really think of this set? Well, if you're still here, girl, you made it to the end. I'm going to work on the pinky. And I did not dare do another heart finger. I just really wanted to give her just a little bit more. I mean, she's a whole queen. She's not a princess. She's not a little girl. She is a queen. She has a crown. So I wanted to give her some bling. Say black bling 3-4 times in a row and let me know how that works out for you, girl. So I'm going to do some black bling on this Frenchie. I don't usually do black bling. I think I've never done black bling, like as full bling. So that's very bizarre. It was hard to see. It was hard to see. So I had to make sure I was placing it in the right place and everything. But she's quite beautiful, very elegant, very goth, very dark, very bossy, boss lady. Yeah, black bling. Wow, who would have thought? That's why I only have this little tiny case of it, because I've never bought the big case of black bling. But yeah, so I'm going to add a few accent pieces on her as well, just to make her pop. But I thought it was a really good idea. So I can never say it enough how much I love and appreciate you, all my subscribers, all the girls that watch and support me and leave comments. I love y'all so much. I'm going to put up my little photo shoot. I'm going to let you see what she looking like in all her glory. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Watch your stuff. This top shelf, got 40 design.